Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are currently at war, and I don't think it's a particularly important war. Were we attacking Burgundy? Yeah, we were attacking Burgundy. Okay, we're gonna head on in here. I think that this war is already won. We can call on our ally. There's no real reason to. So we're gonna head in here, and we'll siege this on down. The Burgundian army is leaving here. Didn't we already do some of that? Hang on, did I forget to save? $11:07, $12:24. No? Okay. Well, we captured him. Sure. I was just like, I'm getting some severe deja vu here. But, sure. We're going to disband this. I don't know. I think that I did save, and that was all correct. So that's fine. We're going to be going after East Francia soon. When is our truce with them up? 18 months. Okay, so we're 2 wars away from dismantling the Papacy at this point. Sounds good. If we were to go after Aquitaine to fill some time at this point, what would we do here? I mean, Mediterranean conquest for county is kind of pointless, but that is basically fundamentally what we want to go for. This duchy is, other than Forez here, completely valid for us to take. Forez would not work. Over here, we'd have to give out Albi and Foy. Or actually, that's probably pronounced Foy, isn't it? That would be my guess. Instead, we may want to come down this way. Well, here we'd have to hand out 4 counties, for sure. That's a powerful duchy there. That's an 8-county duchy. Okay. Well, I'm currently leaning towards this one. We would be required to grant independence to this province and this province because of our rule set. But this seems good. I think we do it. So we're going to attack like the Montpellier-Carcassonne region. Excellent. We're going to raise our troops up here. How many does Aquitaine even have? Almost none. Okay. We're just waiting for men-at-arms. We don't care about our actual troop count then. Unless they bring in allies, I suppose. That is a possibility. We'll see what happens with that. And we'll just get these all taken over. There's this up over here, which is a little awkward. What I'm going to do is I'm going to split off a siege force here. We're going to send these guys up here real quick with a siege commander, while these guys come down to Béziers. And we'll split this force in half. Or actually, we're going to leave behind these guys. And we are going to come over here and fight the Aquitanian army. Cool. So we're going to come in over this way and eliminate these guys. I expect them to stack wipe here. And they absolutely do. So we're going to head over to Carcassonne. Aviaries have been... Hang on, buddy. Aviaries were just constructed. That's more important than this call to arms. We're going to come up over here and build in our castles. Yeah, we're going to get back to that in a moment. That one's still constructing. Some of these are done. Some of them are less done. Buckingham is still constructing. Okay. Cool. That's all of our castles here building. And then in our capital, that's still constructing. Okay, sounds good. We can get a lifestyle perk here, and we can go for, like, pedagogy. It's not amazing, but we can do that. And then we probably want to come off of scholarship focus, maybe into domain focus, so that brings us up to 7 of 8, so that we can pull back this title. Cool. That Baron was a powerful vassal. That's wild. Okay, what do you want us to do? You want us to fight West Slavia? In independence. I accept. But we're not going to be there for a while, just for the record. Okay, we're going to bring these guys down over to Albi. Cool. So we're going to finish up this siege here. That slow siege is finishing pretty quickly, actually. Yeah, like, look at the speed that these slow sieges are going at. That's not bad. I mean, they're only level 4 forts, but that's not bad at all. Okay, we're going to move down over here. Okay, and I think at this point, we're going to go around to the Aquitanian capital. This will result in some attrition. I think that's fine. We are currently getting... Actually, should we just siege where we are? 32 days? Do we have this equipped right now? Hang on. Let's see. No. It's too expensive. Okay. Sounds good. If this is only 32 days, we're going to siege here. This should end the Aquitanian War. Fantastic. So we will enforce those demands. And then we're going to start making our way over here to West Slavia. Actually, hang on. Now we have to defend it. Okay. So, Foix needs to be granted out, and both of these need to be granted independence. This is not something we can do while at war. So we're going to have to come back to that and try to remember to grant those independence. We're going to come down over this direction and look to eliminate these guys. 37 days. Actually, we don't need war taxes here. Hey, efficiently supplied armies. Cool. So I'm going to split this force in half. We're going to take half of them down over here to come attack this force, while the other half works on this. Are you commanded by ruler? I'm not sure if they are or not. It'd be good to know. That war is now invalidated. Cool. So this is no longer relevant. We're going to head to Montpellier. And from there, we are going to head up over this direction. Now... Okay. We're definitely the most powerful player in that war. So we're going to group in over here. We are out of supplies. So we're going to take very, very heavy attrition here if we were to head out from here. We're going to have to resupply first, and we will head out to over here. And then we'll split this force and head into Béziers. There we go. And we just finished up additional constructions. So we will come down over to Buckingham and continue to upgrade. And in London. Fantastic. Anywhere else? Yeah, absolutely. Cool. There we go. All is good. So we're resupplying over here. And this will take a couple of months. We'll see how that goes. Have we nothing more important to tend to? Now everyone knows. Okay, so this will all get resupplied. Our acquaintance dies, sure. And how many supplies do we have right now? 60? Okay. We'll go ahead and call that good. We'll group together. And at this point, let's head up over here. Cool. So, we need to make our way to, like, the Empire capital, which is all the way down here. Via this river is probably the best way to go. Pathfinding found via this river. Honestly, that's better. Do it. So we're going to head in there. And then our goal will be to dismantle the Papacy. So that will be absolutely great. Incredible work, Freitas. Cool. So over we head. Apparently our son was murdered. That does bump us up in stress level, which is sad. We'll see what happens with that. That was not our heir, though, so this is fine. This is our current heir. So that's all good. We are going to be heading in over here and arriving at their capital momentarily. We're just going to siege here. Prussian sword. So this is our one of our current weapons, and it's not the one that we have equipped. No, that's too expensive. I'm going to repair our regalia. I'm going to repair our spear. And our... Actually, we should probably use this propaganda chronicle instead. And then in this trinket slot... Sure, the St. Varden figure. I guess that's fine. And then we'll repair our diamond studs as well. We have no crown. And I wouldn't mind... This guy wants to make a shield. Sure. Do it. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Pet cat. Sure. Why don't you take the cat, since you're the one who found it. And gain some court grandeur. Sounds good. Okay. So at this point, we will finish up this siege, and now we'll head into their capital and not take that attrition. Beautiful. We're still going to run out of supplies. That's fully expected. But we definitely did much better. Oh! The Wrath of the Old Gods. With the Norse faithful beset from every corner by blasphemers, this guy, whose name I'm not going to attempt to pronounce, has decided that it is time for all warriors of Tyr to pick up arms and defend their sacred grounds by planning a magnificent campaign of religious conquest. Tyr is with us. We now have access to great holy wars. And here's the very interesting thing. We're the head of faith. So does that mean that we can go, for example, to East Francia and declare a great holy war this way? Or do we have to do that via our faith menu? I don't actually know. And we're definitely interested in acquiring these holy sites. That's for sure. I think we do it via the war menu. We'll find out after this war. Okay, so we're going to come down over here. We're going to siege these guys' capital. That will be done very, very briefly. Or quickly, rather. There's a bunch of constructions finished, and we're going to hop over this way. And upgrade our farms and fields. And in Bedford, upgrade our farms and fields. And in Colchester, upgrade our pastoral lands. And let's check in on Isle of Man real quick. Okay, that's still constructing. Sounds good. So back over here, we're going to wrap up this siege. 10 more days. We actually captured the Emperor there. So this war's over. Beautiful. Yeah, you can have money. That's fine. We're going to disband our army here, and we can ransom this guy. No problem. Now, I want to come talk to East Francia. Great Holy War for Kingdom. Okay. The main contributor gets the target kingdom. Titles in the target kingdom are handed out to the beneficiaries. Good to know. Very strange. We're probably not going to do that because that's not going to count for our coastal provinces. Speaking of which, we do need to grant independence to these two counties. So we will go ahead and do so. Grant independence here and here, pursuant to our rule set. There we go. Consider that done. They are not part of our realm because we cannot access them by sea. Next, we're going to come over to East Francia, and we're going to declare war on them with simply this de jure claim. That's all we want, is Mantua. Done. We're going to raise up our troops here. And we're going to go until our men-at-arms show up. Any moment now. There they are. And in we go. Beautiful. So we're going to have ticking war score very soon. We gained a level of fame. That's expected. Ooh, 50 renown. Yes, please. So next we're going to need to come up here and start sieging to try to get additional war score. Stewardship perk. And I think that we will take... We don't really need cash, so I'm not really going down the avaricious tree here. Maybe administrator, but divided attention is awful good. Let's go ahead and take cutting cornerstones for now. It doesn't really help us that much for the moment, but it's okay. Okay, so we're going to head up over this way. Fantastic. Sounds good. If it helps me, I will return the favor. No, I don't want to give this guy a favor. My interests are Odin's interests. Done. I am the head of faith, after all. He clung to his faction. Very rude. Very, very rude. So we're going to head in here and siege. We have ticking war score at this point. But we're just going to need to siege our way through this. Okay. We're going to continue to invest in this guy's armor. We'll see what we get out of that. And we're currently one war away after this war from dismantling the Papacy. And that's great. So we're going to come up to Innsbruck. Of course, a new forge. Do it. 50 gold. It's not like we're having a problem with our gold. Yeah, we're negative right now, but that's not a big deal. We can always change that. We can transfer this person over, and we'll definitely do so. Our confider will support us? Yeah. I'm sure that's true. That is, after all, our wife. So hopefully she'll support us. Okay, we have some constructions finishing, and we're going to head on up here. Where did that happen? Buckingham. Okay. Done, and was that the only one? No. In our capital as well. Trade port. Done. That will help offset this deficit while our troops are raised, so that's fine. And, of course, this deficit will go down pretty quickly as well. Farm estates. Okay. Sure. Let's continue to get those upgraded. Those take 4 years to build. That's pretty lengthy. I'm not going to lie. Slightly higher quality. Let's do it. So we're going to finish up this siege here, and this is wildly overkill in terms of troop count. They have 10k. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to remove some of these levies. Like this. These guys are going to go home and get disbanded. They are not necessary to be here. Inspiration realized. Masterful craftsmanship. Okay, so what did we get? Is that a court artifact? Yes, it is. So that can be put on a pedestal here. And I guess a letter from the Pope. Sure. And then it probably is a wall mount. Probably? Yes. We're going to put that Norse shield on. Beautiful. Okay. So over we head, and these guys, we're going to get rid of them. There we go. And then we're going to come up here and continue to siege. Now, we're taking pretty heavy attrition here. So what we're going to do is we're going to split off a couple of troops here. Like that. These guys are going to pull back. Actually, pull back to here. And then we're going to split them, and they'll come over this way. Now, supply limits here are very, very low. Then we'll split them again, and they'll come back here. And I want to make sure we have a siege leader here. Done. So we're going to resupply here. Cool. The siege of Genoa was lost. I didn't realize they were down there. In that case, we're going to start heading southward. They are embarking. We'll see what their plan is. Okay, they're just coming down here. Sure. That looks reasonably fine to me. We're just going to continue to siege up here for the war score, and hope that we don't get attacked by these guys with our siege force. I don't think we're going to, but it is a danger. Okay, we're going to move in down here. They're going to have a small numerical advantage on us, but we win this. Oh, we're not sieging up here. What is the siege? Yeah. 1750. Okay. We're just going to go here and resupply for the moment. Cool. So we win that fight, and we're going to start heading northward again. With these guys resupplying a bit, we're going to move over here. We'll let them get one more resupply tick. Our brother died from a seizure. Okay. And then we'll head in over here. So we should definitely call a hunt if we can. We're actually leading this army, I think. It is. Yeah, that's us. Okay, let's not do that, and let's instead host a grand feast. Cool. Welcome, friends. In Odin's name, I shall turn the other cheek. We gained a level of devotion there. Where are they planning on going? I think they're coming this way. I'm going to try to intercept them and fight them again. We're at 33 from battles. This siege could end the war for us, but it's, I think, a little unlikely. We're going to fight them up here, and we did not catch them. These guys are going to move down this direction to attempt to evade them for a bit. And then we're going to come in over here, hoping to catch them there. And we do. Beautiful. This battle will end the war. Done. We'll enforce those demands and disband those troops. Mantua is now under our control, which now means that we can finally, at long last, go after Pope Hadrianus II here. Let's do it. We're going to declare this war. And we're not going to do that claim. I think we're just going to do a holy war for duchy. That's all of the land he holds, correct? Correct. Done. Now he's going to get a bunch of, like, holy orders and mercs, for sure. He's going to head northward, and our troops aren't really here yet. This was greedy. We have no men-at-arms, no knights. They stack-wiped us there, and that's honestly to be expected. I played that very greedily. We're going to raise up over here instead. And it'll be fine. It just takes us longer to get our troops here. So that's okay. We're going to grab professional workforce here. Cool. So our troops are arriving, and we're going to raise up all of our troops for this one, for sure. So that's everybody. At this point, we're going to split off these levies and these mangonels, and they are going to start sieging. They're going to come in here. The rest of our forces are going to come up this way and try to intercept their forces. We don't want to be too far away. We're going to come in here, and we'll see how this goes. Poorly is the answer. Okay. He's got a lot of mercs. We're going to retreat here, and we're going to get mercs of our own. We cannot get a holy order. That's fine. We're going to instead come on down this way, and we're going to grab these guys, and these guys. Cool. We're retreating, and we're retreating in good order. So this is fine. We're going to come down here, and I do want to resupply eventually, but we're just going to make our way up over this way for the time being. I want to threaten them without actually fighting them for the moment. If we can catch this force, that would be amazing. We're locked in, unfortunately. It's going okay until their reinforcements arrive. We'll try to bleed them as much as possible, but then we'll retreat. Up that way? That's a little awkward. We're going to embark over here then, and we're just going to come up over here. Do we get out? We don't get out. Okay, fair enough. I'm handling this war very poorly. We're going to re-raise troops up over here, and that's going to take some time. While we're doing that, we're going to split this force and resupply. And we're just going to let them do their thing for the moment. I'm not handling this war well for the moment. They'll cap that back. And we're resupplying while we bring our forces back in. Okay. That did not bring in our men-at-arms. That's interesting. Why didn't that bring in the men-at-arms? Okay, they're 4 months away. So we're just going to group all of these guys together now that we've resupplied a bit. Cool. 20k. And we're going to head down over this way. We now have a numerical advantage on them. And I want to catch their forces a little bit separate here. And where we have the defensive advantage. That would be the goal. This war is definitely not going well, though. But it's entirely my own fault, and we should be able to turn it around. So we currently don't have the defensive advantage here. I'm going to go around. This is in farmlands. And this is in plains. Okay. So I'm going to go around here, and we're going to fight these guys. Now, these are going to join. But these guys are much weaker. See, they come in there. But we got it. That's a victory. Beautiful. So next up, we're going to bring these guys back down over this way while this fight is happening. And then we're going to come up this direction and pursue their fleeing force. Hopefully they don't take out our siege force here. That would be awkward. We'll see where they're retreating to. And they instantly go to our siege force. Yeah, I thought that might happen. Okay, sure. We're going to re-raise them down here. We'll just let that tick. Okay. We're going to fight them here again. There we go. And where are those men-at-arms at? Can we raise them now? Yes. There we go. Perfect. We're just going to continue doing battles for the moment. We've got this war turned around. We just need to prove it. So we're going to bring this back over here. And we're going to look to fight them again when we can. They raised up mercs. They're going to come attack us here. That's very, very rude. They raised up mercs to delay us. And then they're going to come attack. Sure. We're going to run away. And kite around here. Cool. In we go. And we're going to come back here and raise our men-at-arms. And we catch them now. Fantastic. So there's that victory. We're going to come over here and slow siege this back. And then we're going to come up over here. I think they have that. Yeah. Cool. So we've got this one at this point. We just need to stop throwing our siege weapons away. That's something that needs to happen. We've also got this dangerous faction. This is a disillusion faction. And we're going to handle this. For sure. What do you got? No one in her court is available for marriage because she's a nun. Okay. Sure. Not a lot there. I'm just going to send him a gift for 41 opinion. And then we will arrange a marriage here. Done. We'll bring in our siege weapons once and for all. And his army's running up this way. All is good. We've got a siege leader here. This is likely to stack wipe soon. And it did. Cool. We're going to split this force in half. We're going to send half here and half here to start slow sieges. And then we're going to come on up over here. We're now at -7%. Ridiculous. But that'll change soon. We'll pay him some gold. That'll be fine. So we've also got this independence faction, and this guy actually switched over to that faction from the dissolution faction. Okay. Not a lot we can do about that one, but we can do something like this. Cool. No problem there. Betrothal has been formed. 11 months, 13 months, and 5 months. Now they're raising up some troops here. I'm going to split off half of this force to go deal with that and start a slow siege over here. Cool. There we go. This siege will finish soon, and then we'll go for Rome next. Boy, these sieges feel super slow. But it's okay. 15 days. New perk available, and we will take centralization. Absolutely. We do need a new marshal, and that will be this guy. And we're going to head into Rome. Now, they're recruiting up pretty heavily here. Okay. We're going to leave a couple of units of levies here to continue this siege. How many do we need? 1350? Okay. I'm going to move over to here. And then we're going to leave a couple units of levies here to continue this siege. We're going to move to here. And we're going to need a little bit more than this, honestly. So we're going to move over one more unit. And we'll head over to here. Okay. Then we're going to bring these guys up here. And yeah, they're going to attack here. That's expected. We're going to move in and try to reinforce that. I doubt we get there in time. That's okay. We just don't have enough troops here. I didn't check how many we needed. 2775. Okay. So we will go ahead and eliminate that army, and then we're going to leave behind, or not leave any behind here, actually. We're just going to split off a few more levy troops here. They're going to come down to here. And then these guys, they are going to pursue this force here. Okay. Sounds good. So we'll eliminate these guys, and that will allow us to get more battle war score. They're going to retreat back over this way, and they may go for our sieging forces, which we're going to be hard-pressed to get there in time. But we definitely need to try. Come on over. Cool. So we do get here in time. Fantastic. Now we're going to come up here and fight them again. There we go. The Pope is very upset about this, but that's a stack wipe. And we're going to come over here and start a slow siege. Our Merc Company is expiring, but our sieges should be done very soon here. Man, we're just getting desertion after desertion after desertion. That's nice. But it's going to take time before these are good to go. 20 more days. And this may end the war for us. We'll see. It did. Beautiful. So we'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. We now control everything in the Italia region, which means we can dismantle the papacy. Let the Vatican burn. After centuries of being belittled and deceived by their missionaries, the followers of Odin have finally taken their revenge upon the followers of the Christ God. The heartland of their faith has been conquered with the favor of our gods. Their churches have been pillaged, their priests stripped of all power and dignity. Thanks to my glorious invasion, I've rid the world of this cowardly religion and avenged the dishonor brought upon our lands and ancestors by their trickery. The Vatican's cathedral was sanctified and rededicated to Odin using the blood of Hadrianus himself, who was sacrificed on the very altar he used to preach from. Their dead god could not protect them after all. And there we go. No more papacy. Beautiful. And with that, it is well past time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we'll deal with all these problems that have boiled up while we were working on that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, JJ Gamer, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Kadra, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.